Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Teton Hockey broadcast here today in beautiful Nebraska. I'm Jared Krupp, alongside with me, freshman Angus Lang. Angus, how's the field beater today?
Yeah, we're looking good. Warm-up looking fast. We're looking good paced. Hopefully it'll be better than the last two games we had in our road trip.
Yeah, Tetons fell 8-0 first game against Midland and then a 7-0 loss last night. Just an ultimately pretty two ugly games. Emotionally, a couple things are happening, lack of sleep, a lot of contributing factors that you could possibly blame on it. But ultimately, we just didn't perform well, and we're looking to change that real quick here today. Puck drop falls into the Teton territory. In net for the Tetons today, Aaron Romroll. A good choice after stepping in late in the period yesterday and absolutely denying Midland from any chances. He made some really big saves. Tetons a little bit of opportunity there. Landsberg tries to find Grushka, can't do so. It trickles back to the point to Weltico. He lasers one, gets blocked up out the point, and now Nebraska in the neutral zone will just chip it in down low. Romroll steps out to play it and leaves it for Henry Hoffman. Hoffman on the near side boards the Cater. He's contested. Quick little chip up there to Grushka. Grushka now with some speed crosses into Nebraska's territory and drops it there for Landsberg. Landsberg shrugs off a hit, and now Nebraska has it charging up ice. They come near side here for the winger. He gets a piece of it but can't hold on to it. It goes behind the boards. Romroll steps out to play it, shoves it back up, intercepted by Nebraska. And they'll send it behind the boards where Andy Williams will contest it. He'll pick it up. Kraft gets the sticks on it, and Boyer out there chips it over to Williams. Williams now charges into Nebraska's territory with some moves there. He drives in on the net, 2-on-1 opportunity. Poke check and gets bumped off the puck. Boyer there to pick it up, tries to feed the point. Little misdirection off the stick, and it's intercepted now by Zagurskis coming back into the Nebraska territory. Zagurskis near side, fires one, saved by the Nebraska goaltender with 18:32 left in the first.
Yeah, Jared, it's been a really quick start here for the Tetons. You've created some offense quite early here. Hopefully it'll be a good game.
Absolutely. Got to watch the turnovers. They killed us for the last two games. You know, that's going to be the story again tonight. Looks like we got a much faster team than Nebraska so far, so look for that to hopefully create some odd man rushes. Kuhn now tries to drive the net, can't do so, gets it back to Kraft, fires one, net gets blocked by a defender. Now Nebraska starts trucking up ice and crosses into Teton territory. 49 loses it there. Boyer there with a good back check and a hit and bumps him off the puck. It's plugged up now, and Kraft will get it and send it far side to Williams. Now goes up front to Kuhn. Kuhn can't quite keep the puck on the stick there. Gets bumped up further in the neutral zone and packed down into the Teton territory, where Kuhn will send it over to Weltico in front of the net. Weltico chips up to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer far side hits Zagurskis. Zagurskis now with speed, crosses over in the blue line. Quick shot on net, saved, goes behind the net, rebound shot, and covered up with 17:48 left in the first. So far, so good. A couple little turnovers again in the neutral zone. That's going to kill us if we keep that up. We got to eliminate those and kind of take the extra second to look for the passing lanes and just wait for guys to get into place and not try forcing anything.
Yeah, a couple of turnovers. What the Tetons seem to be doing is moving that puck up really quickly and breaking out of that zone really fast and countering on that.
Fans, if this is your first time listening to a Scottish accent, it is an absolute great experience. I've asked Angus actually to read me a couple books when he has the time. Puck down on the near side boards, fought for by Weltico. He'll shove it up there to, can't quite see, Oken. Oken sends it back down to Weltico behind the net, and he starts charging up and into the neutral zone. Weltico wires one in. It's an offsides before it goes out of play, so they'll have the puck drop just outside the Nebraska zone with 17:17 remaining in the first period. A much more tolerable level of music here today in this nice Nebraska ice rink. I know it was my first time here on the University of Nebraska's campus, a beautiful campus. Ice rink located right across from the Huskers football stadium. So now in the neutral zone, the hockey team dropped the corn part. Dump it in down low. Hoffman trying to fight for it. Takes out the referee with his stick there, trying to get the puck out of his skates. Goes far side to Hepburn. Hepburn tries to feed it up the middle. No one there but Kraft to pick it up. Kraft crosses into Nebraska territory. Drives in on net. Takes a stick. Still drives. Goes back door a little high. No one there to receive it, but Hoffman will pinch in and keep the zone. Gets it down to Hepburn. Hepburn starts driving into the net. He slows it down, loses the defender, and just chips it in down low for somebody to start working it out. Nebraska attempts to throw it out of the zone, stuffed back up by Coleman. He plugs up the blue line, trying to keep that zone for the Tetons. It gets kicked out, and Mezik's there to pick it up. He goes far side to Kuhn. Kuhn off the boards to Hepburn. Hepburn charges in, makes a move, gets to it, caught up in a skate, and Nebraska trying to clear it out. They do so. Kuhn gets back and sends it to Weltical. Right back up to Mezik. Mezik with an opportunity. 2-on-1. He gets bumped off a puck by a great back check, and the puck will just slide in for an easy whistle there with 16:12 remaining in the first.
So we have Grushka's line coming out now with Cater and Will Landsberg, with Cole Witchcole and Travis Kuhn on defense. Hopefully going to continue this offense that have been having going on really well so far.
Absolutely. Grushka wins it back to Weltical. Weltical chips it in down low, swatted down by a Nebraska defender, and now they're on the charge. Good back-checking efforts there by Landsberg, forces Nebraska to throw it in on net. Romer makes the easy save and sends it, around the boards. Cater quick chip up to Grushka. Grushka now with a little bit of speed, tries to dish it over and almost finds Landsberg. Good defensive effort by Nebraska there to prevent that from happening. Nebraska charges in now in Teton territory, feeds it into the slot. He'll make a shot, misses the net wide. Hoffman applying the pressure. Weltical now gets it up to Cater. Cater trying to lose a defender. He'll bring it back in down low, loses an edge there. Nebraska feeds the slot. Quick stick work by Romer to keep it from going there. And Weltical will pick it up and feed Cater on the near side boards. Cater crosses over, fires one down that, rebound, and almost an opportunity for Landsberg to get it in there, but had his stick tied up with a defender. Nebraska now just sails it in into the Teton territory, where Johnson will push it around the boards for Hoffman to pick up with a nice move and a delayed tripping call. So now Zagurski comes in, and they'll let the Cornhuskers touch up. That'll be a 2 minutes awarded to Nebraska, 2 minutes for tripping. And I keep saying Cornhuskers. I forget that they changed their name a long time ago. That's what you get for being too old in the league, Angus. Don't ever get old. 15:07 left in the first. Puck drop's going to be the left of the Nebraska goaltender. That'll bring out the power play unit of Nicholas Boyer, Nikita Zagurski, and Andy Williams. Backing that up will be Hoffman and Kraft at the point. Good offensive generating line. Let's see if they can get the job done. Boyer stalls up the puck at the drop there after the drop, wins it back over to Zagurski. Zagurski hits Hoffman up at the point. Hoffman lasers one off the stick of Boyer and into the crowd. Quick whistle there at 14:58. That's the opportunities you need. Just keep generating it, something's going to click.
Oh, definitely. If the Tetons keep getting these shots on goal, then eventually it will come.
Boyer steps in for the draw, won by Nebraska. They ring it around the boards. Kraft hustles to keep the zone, can't do so. It trickles out. Romero will step out to play the puck and leave it for Kraft behind the net. Kraft waits for everybody to get into position. Give and go there to Andy Williams on the far side. Andy Williams, quick move, loses defender, charges in the neutral zone and now into Nebraska territory. He drives the net, makes a move, wraps around the net. No one there. He'll feed it up to the point to Kraft, back down to Williams. Williams drives net, looks the back door, can't find his man. It gets chipped up to Hoffman now. Hoffman slides it over to Zagurskis. Zagurskis with some speed, starts to drive net, fires one. Quick save by the Nebraska goaltender. And a great opportunity there. And it looks like the Tetons will go and give it new defenders and a whole new power play unit coming out.
Tetons power play seems to be really good at getting traffic in front of that goaltender and making sure he doesn't see that save all the way. So to keep it coming, like I said, it'll keep coming and eventually goals will go in. We have Chris Helly, CJ Lensmeyer, and Peyton Alcon on forwards for this next power play unit. A lot of size, so hopefully gets more traffic in front of that net and it'll come.
Absolutely. Puck stalled behind the net there. Fighting for it is, I believe, Lensmeyer and Oken. Hilly steps in to try to keep his own, gets a stick on it. And that should stay inside, I believe. And it will. So the puck drop will be a left of Nebraska goaltender. 1:02 remaining on the Teton power play here with 14:09 remaining in the first. Chris Hilly steps in for battle. Referee drops it, one over to Hilly, slides it back to Kuhn. Kuhn now dishes it down to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer on the far side boards finds Hilly. Hilly starts to move up, fires one on net, blocked by the Nebraska defender, goes into the corner. They try to flip it out, and a little home field advantage off the bounce with the glass as it misdirects and goes down the length of the ice. Weltical is there to pick it up. Not a lot of pressure on him. He'll slow it down, wait for everybody to get in place with 39 seconds remaining in this power play. Weltical charges up, he finds Kuhn on the near side boards. Kuhn takes it, dishes it quickly to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer crosses over, loses the defender and slows it down, trying to set up the power play. They try to force it lower. Nebraska throws it up, hits the helmet of Lensmeyer, who keeps the zone. And now Oken with it. Oken drives net. He tries to hit, Weltical at the point, but a little hopper there, and no shot could be generated. 15 seconds remaining in this power play. Kuhn now with it, neutral zone, dips it up the boards to Oken. Oken can't keep a stick on it, and Nebraska sends it right back down. Romer out, leaves it for Weltical behind the net. Weltical starts his charge, does a quick little stop move, trying to create some space, chips off the boards there for Grushka. Grushka with a nice move, loses the defender, gets bumped off the puck. Nebraska keeps it in and kicks it down low. Nebraska now with it, chips up to the point, fires one, misses the net, redirected, goes high. Now Brandon Cater with the near side boards. He tries to find Landsberg streaking out, but misses the pass, and that'll go for an icing with 12:49 remaining in the first. Couple good opportunities, just nothing yet. It'll come.
Couple good opportunities, a couple of turnovers in the defensive zone for the Tetons too, so they got to watch that. Otherwise, Nebraska will look to. Yeah, that one. Sorry.
It's all right. It comes and goes. I have little lapses all the time. Nebraska actually facing right now 5-0. No losses with one tie. This is the first Division II game Williston had so far this season. Landsberg shrugs off a hit, makes a nice pass to Grushka. Grushka and Cater, a 2-on-1. Grushka fires, goal! Ryan Grushka hatchets one low on the goaltender and buries it. Tetons go up 1-0 with 12:36 remaining in the first. What a move!
What a move and a good shot there on that low blocker.
The first goal of this road trip, finally starting to see everything click and work together. Ryan Grushka buries one. And what a nice goal. Got to go back to the performance Aaron Romerl had last night to get the call for today. Stepping in cold and then just facing a lot of great shots and not letting anything in is a good choice for today's game. Puck drop won by Grushka back to Hoffman now. Hoffman in Teton territory, kind of loops around, building some time up, and gets it over to Cater. Cater now tries to force the pass. It bounces off stick of Nebraska, intercepted by Hoffman. Grushka now with Landsberg and Hoffman. He goes to Hoffman. Hoffman fires, misses the net just a bit high. Nebraska goes, chips off the boards, and clears it with Johnson, and the battle for the puck. He loses it. A quick drive on net, saved by Romerl. He'll swallow it up for a quick whistle. I thought Hoffman had it all day, just went a little high. So that puck drop will be to the left of Aaron Romerl with 12:08 remaining in the first. Tetons up by 1. Out there for this draw will be Nick Boyer, another new line today. Nick Boyer, Zagurskis, and Williams with Kuhn and Kraft back to protect the net. Kraft goes behind the net, hits Williams on the far side boards. Boyer's there. He'll just do a quick chip to get out of the zone with a lot of pressure. And now Nebraska tries to charge in. Boyer with a lot of effort there in the neutral zone, trying to take it over, fighting off a couple defenders. Nebraska ends up victorious with that battle and sends it in down low where Kraft will pick it up. Intercepted by Nebraska. Good work by Zagurskis. Now Nebraska has it again, tries to drive the net. Zagurskis another good poke check, defending, doing a good job in the defensive zone. A lot of names to keep up with. Now the Huskers have it at the point. Redirects off the shot, misses the net wide. Almost a quick one there for them. Boyer now with it on the far side board, shrugging off, makes a good pass, and they're going to take the penalty. Should have probably held off on the whistle. Boyer's still doing some impressive work and beating a couple defenders. But the Tetons will go on another power play here. Penalty going to number 52 for Nebraska. 2 minutes for slashing. Last Teton power play, lots of good opportunities. Look for the same thing here. There's been a couple different line changes. Boca's trying out some new things, and so far it seems like it's working. There's some sort of miscommunication on the ice. I'm not sure what's happening. But anyways, that brings out Mezek, Hepburn, and Coleman up front with Kraft and Weltical at the point. 11:21 left in the first, so Hepburn wins the draw back to Weltical. Weltical can't quite keep a stick off it. On it, he sends it over to Kraft. Kraft looks, fires one, goes top door, a little catch off the goalie's shoulder and goes wide, and that'll trickle down into the Teton territory where Weltical will pick it up. And bumps off the ref too, good play by him. Nebraska tries to shove it back in, hits the referee's shin, and Mezek's there to receive it. Mezek with some good impressive moves in the neutral zone. Now he starts driving in on the net. Can't quite get it. Kraft steps up. He gets a little chip there. Hepburn's great back-checking effort. Gets the puck back. And Hepburn will slow it down with one trailing on him. Hepburn starts chucking up ice. Quick little move there to lose the defender. And now he's into the charge in the neutral zone. He makes another move there and an offsides. Mezek with a little after hit there. 22 with a little slash. Looked like it kind of caught Mezek on the thumb there. Just got to stay out of the box. Moral of the story today. We've spent plenty of time there. I think everybody's got enough seasons worth of box visits after the last two games. Puck drop won by Boyer. Slides it to Zagurski. Back to Kraft. Back over to Hoffman. And now back to Zagurski, who charges in. He'll ring it around the boards for Williams to get on the far side and pick it up. He goes behind the net, leaves it, and picks it quickly back up. Into the near side boards. He feeds Kraft. Kraft back to Williams. Williams drives net, looks back door, finds Zagurskis on the far side, tries to get it up to Hoffman, passes a little out of range, and now Romer will step out to play it. He'll wrap it around the boards, buying the D some time with the one trailing on. Kraft has it. Quick chip back up the boards now for Williams to pick it up. Williams charges and slides it over to the far side to Zagurskis. Zagurskis with some speed, drops it for Williams. Williams now far side corner, back behind the net to Zagurskis. Zagurskis behind the net to Williams, in front to Boyer, can't quite get a stick on it. It gets chipped out, and now Hoffman's back to pick it up into Teton territory. He'll go and find Welticall. Welticall will bring it back down, waiting for everybody to get in place. 21 seconds remaining in the power play and 9:40 left in the period. Welticall takes it himself. He tries driving the net, bumped off a little bit, takes it around now onto the far side and hits Kuhn up at the point. Kuhn, quick pass back to Welticall, can't find the tape and gets it down to Zagurskis. Zagurskis now, quick move, drives the net, goes back going in front with Williams and a whistle. They're calling outside, I'm assuming a man in crease.
Yeah, I think Andy Williams just got a little bit caught up there in the blue paint of the Nebraska goal.
More or less got dragged in there. Right call by the official to just blow it dead with that much traffic in front of the net, although that would have definitely resulted in a great opportunity. That'll bring out Lensmeyer, Oken, and Hilly. Hilly steps in for the draw, wins it back to Kuhn. Both teams are now full strength with 9:20 remaining in the first. Tetons up by one. Goaltender goes to play it, loses an edge, and Lensmeyer tries to get it in front and finds the stick of the goaltender who was down. Looked like he lost an edge and almost had an opportunity for Hilly there to bury one, but couldn't get the pass there. No changes here. We'll just jump right back into the action. Puck drop to the left of the Nebraska goaltender. 9:15 remaining in the period. Hilly steps in, gets stalled out, and Nebraska wins the draw now. Behind the net, they carry it. And a good effort there by Lensmeyer to get a stick on it and try to keep his own. And a nice hit by Hilly, but Nebraska still gets it down in low. Romer plugs it up the boards, off of Nebraska's shoulder pad, over to Oken. Oken far side to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer trucking in. He's got Hilly. Shot on that. Rebound goes in on the near side boards where Hilly will pick it up and drop it in down low for Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer goes up to Kuhn. Kuhn, spinorama, tries to drive net, gets bumped off it again. And now Nebraska has it, and they slow it down to try to get some opportunities. Nice hit by Oken. Nebraska has it just outside the zone. They go far side. Can't find the tape quite clearly. Intercepted now by Oken. Oken looks. He tries to find Lensmeyer. Does so. Lensmeyer does a quick chip to get it out of the zone, and Tetons will make a quick line change. Nebraska will send it in down low. Romer will set it back up there for Kuhn to pick it up. Kuhn loses an edge, but gets the puck to Grushka. Grushka now on the charge. Loses one defender and another defender. He makes a move in the neutral zone, separating the D. He charges on net, fires one, misses just a bit wide. Hoffman steps up, trying to clear the zone, can't do so. Quick chip out, intercepted by Cater, feeds it to Johnson. Johnson now on the near side to Hoffman. Hoffman chips it up there for Cater to pick it up. Cater now drives the net. He'll go and he'll take it behind. Far side wraparound shot, saved by the Nebraska goaltender with 7:58 left in the first. Tetons up by one.
Tetons now starting to look like their legs are starting to move a lot faster now, using their speed on the wings and getting those pucks to the net, and they're creating some good opportunities here.
Pass has definitely been crisper. You know, this is just a game that they needed to recover. We need to get some good from the weekend, and that's hopefully going to happen here. Puck drop one. Johnson fires it on net. Rebound can't get scooped up by anybody, so Nebraska will end up taking it. Tries to force it in his zone, intercepted off a skate, and Grushka's there to pick it up now. Grushka goes behind the net and hits Johnson on the far side. Johnson comes over to the near side to Cater. A little behind him. He has to stop back, and he'll bring it back down. Quick chip off the boards here, and he finds Grushka. Grushka slows it down. He'll backhand a nice little chip there, giving the Tetons some time to change with 7:30 left in the period. Nebraska behind the net to the near side winger. He'll chip it out, and it's intercepted by Zagurskis. Zagurskis goes, tries to find Williams, finds the back skate of a Nebraska defender. They chip it off the glass. It goes the length of the ice, and that is an icing. So we'll come back down into the Nebraska zone. So far, they're just outplaying them. They're doing really well, keeping it out of the zone, still giving them a few opportunities here and there, which fortunately there's been some bad passes made by Nebraska and no opportunities really generating. However, got to take care of the house a little bit better and eliminate some of those odd man rushes. Nebraska wins the draw, tries to chip it out. Kraft quite can't get a read on it, so it trickles down into the Teton territory where Kraft will pick it up and go far side to Weltical. Weltical with a little pressure, he'll send it back behind the net to Kraft. Kraft finds Williams on the near far side boards. Williams now with speed in the neutral zone. He comes over to the near side to Zagurskis. Zagurskis takes it, crosses over, feeds Williams into the slot, steps on a stick, loses an edge. Zagurskis there to pick it up in front of the net. Now Boyer with a backhand shot, saved by the goaltender, kicks out, and they get it out of the zone now with a one-on-one. Kraft steps up there, makes the play, and sends it right back down. Little jarring after the whistle, or I'm sorry, after I'm all over the board. Behind the play between Kraft and a Nebraska defender. Zagurskis now with it, crosses over in Nebraska territory, making some good moves, has an opportunity there, slows it down, waits for some guys to get back into the zone. Kuhn now has it at the point. Kuhn with some moves at the blue line, making some room, fires one on net, shot saved by the Nebraska goaltender with 6:14 left in the first. The opportunities are there. They're starting to present themselves. Boys are starting to find their line mates. A little bit more of a little cohesion, if you will. So that'll bring out Mezek, Hepburn, and Coleman. Mezek steps in for the draw with Hoffman and Kuhn behind him. Nebraska wins the draw. They try forcing it off the glass. They do a good job. Kuhn steps up with a nice glove save into the air and tries driving the net. Can't keep a stick on it, but Hepburn's there to grab it. Hepburn now at the point, fires one on net. Rebound, and Mezek almost hatchets one there off the backdoor rebound. Hoffman, great save to keep the zone. Unfortunately, a little pressure there. Can't keep it off the second one. He back checks hard, though, and makes a good play to disrupt Nebraska from getting in. Now it's fought for. Nebraska gets it in down low. Nebraska behind the net, feeds it to the slot. Quick shot saved by Romero. And Hepburn picks it up now on the far side corner. Hepburn up to Mezek. Mezek with some speed. He makes a good move in the neutral zone. Now it's picked up by Hepburn. Hepburn, quick move, crosses over. Another quick move by Hepburn. Hepburn puts down the defender who tries to step up on him. Little reaction from the Nebraska fans, but in all reality, impressive move by Hepburn there. Puck's floating in the air. Nebraska swats it up in the air and gets it out of the zone. Johnson fires one. Poke checked out before the shot gets off, and they get it into the neutral zone where Weltico will pick it up and does a nice little pass to Mezek near the blue line. Mezek look for an opportunity, drives the net, shot, rebound, no one there to pick it up, and Nebraska has it now in the charge with a 2-on-1 opportunity. Johnson back to play it. Johnson loses it, a breakaway opportunity, quick shot, and Nebraska gets a goal. You just can't do that defensively. Johnson kind of misread it just a tad there. Had the opportunity to make the poke check, didn't quite get enough stick on it. It goes over to 9 for Nebraska, who will take it down on a breakaway goal for Romero. Really tough to stop that, especially with that breakaway happening so late in that rush. Romero didn't have much chance of a stop there. Score is 1-1. But that really doesn't reflect the play. The Tetons have been doing a fairly well job so far generating offensive opportunities, just a little defensive lapse here and there, but they're right back at it now in the Nebraska zone. Nebraska goes, Kraft pinches, keeps the zone. Hilly's there to back him up with it trickling back. He sends it back down to Kraft. Kraft now fires one on net. Great save by the Nebraska goaltender. It trickles now behind the net, intercepted by Oken. Oken can't keep a stick on it. Nebraska's now on the charge. Nebraska will just soft chip in there and get it down to Romero's stick, who will leave it for Hoffman. Hoffman catches the skate of Hilly there, has to go back for the puck, has one on him, good play by him to lose that defender. He'll start trucking himself, he makes a good move and drives the net. Oh, can't quite complete the dangle, but a good play to get it in down low. Nebraska goes D to D behind the net, starts to drive it off, hits boards, now off the glass and into the neutral zone, and Nebraska will throw it far side corner with a misdirection, goes right on Romer. Now Weltico up to Landsberg. Landsberg near side to Oken. Oken can't keep it on his stick, and it loses it in the neutral zone, and a quick offsides with 3:52 remaining in the first period. What are you seeing so far, Angus?
You know, the Tetons started off the period moving their feet really well, creating offensive opportunities, but it seems after that goal that, you know, they're just started to lose their momentum a little bit. Nebraska started to pick up the pace here.
And that goal definitely generated, I think it put a little more fire back under them, and they're starting to skate a little bit harder. Kuhn now in the neutral zone carries it himself down in Nebraska territory. Looks for that slot pass to Landsberg, but it gets disrupted. Nebraska makes a quick chip. Good play by Grushka to keep the zone. And a couple of late hits there with the stick still on Grushka. Grushka just letting it play. Now down low to Landsberg. Landsberg now behind the net, drops to cycle it. No one there to receive it. Nebraska picks it up, chips off the glass, tries to clear it. Great play by Kuhn. Goes backdoor to Brandon Cater, but it catches the stick of a Nebraska defender and trickles into the far side corner. Landsberg now behind the net to Grushka. Grushka back to Landsberg. Landsberg tries to drive net, cuts the D, quick shot. Nice one indeed. Might have caught a little bit misdirection, but a good save by the Nebraska goaltender to glove that out.
Nebraska goaltender has made some really good saves here in this open period. He's keeping them in the game right now. Absolutely.
The Tetons definitely been out shooting. I don't have an exact count currently, but they're definitely been generating way more offensive opportunities. So I'll bring out Boyer, Zagurskis, Williams with Kraft and Kuhn at the point. Boyer stalls the puck at the dot. Nebraska takes it. Kuhn steps up, makes the hit. Still trickles out. Kraft now with it with one man on. He'll lose that lose that forechecker. He hits Kuhn now. Kuhn bumps off a good hit there laid on by Nebraska. But now Nebraska 2-on-1 on Kuhn. Nebraska drives in, fires one, hits crossbar, flies up into the netting, and that'll be a quick whistle. You know, even if that guy had a different angle on it and shot, I don't think it was getting past Romerl. He had that whole corner shoved up. Definitely. It just caught the post there. More of a wide shot than it was a well-placed one. Good play by Romer to take that angle away with that 2-on-1. Boyer steps in for battle. Puck drop one by Boyer. He gets it back to Hoffman. Hoffman behind the net to Weltikal. Weltikal loses a little bit. Zagurskis with a nice move, gets bumped off the puck, but regains it now in the Teton territory, and Zagurskis will start the charge. He goes far side to Williams. Williams crosses over. Williams can't quite keep it on his stick. He'll regain it. Quick shot on net. Rebound. Rebound. Weltikal's there to hit it out of the air, but comes right back down into the Nebraska goaltender. Some more jarring after the whistle. I believe it is the same fishing staff that we've had all weekend, so not too sure how their feelings and views are. So anyways, Boyer wins the draw over to, Williams. Williams now behind to Boyer. Boyer drives the net, tries to make a shot, gets a shot off, gets the rebound, takes it now behind the net and feeds it up to Hoffman. Hoffman, good step up there to keep the zone, throws it in back down lower. Nebraska regains it. Nebraska goes, intercepted by Boyer. Boyer tries to cycle down to Zagurska, still battled for on the near side boards. Nebraska gets it and chips out. 2:07 remaining in the first. Hoffman with a nice play to find Zagurska in front of him. Quick chip back to Hoffman. Having a little heartburn issues. Hoffman now with it, tries to feed Zagurskis. Can't quite find him. Quick shot by Boyer on net. Rebound comes into the near side boards. They'll throw it up where Zagurskis will plug up that hole and keep the zone. Fought for still on the near side boards. Williams with a lot of pressure on him. Nebraska gets it out. Weltikal picks it up, however. Quick little move down low here and finds it to Zagurskis. Zagurskis now drives in, fires one, goes for it, and gets gloved out of the air. Good shot selection. The goaltender making a good save there with a good reaction time. 1:37 remaining in the first. Scores split 1-1. And that puck drop will come to the right of the Nebraska goaltender with Mezek, Hilly, and Lensmeyer. Mezek, Hepper. I can't read my numbers. Mezek, Lensmeyer, and Oken up front with Hilly and Kuhn back at defense. Hilly making another appearance at defense, playing it last year. With a shortage of defensemen right now, with a couple of game ejections and everything, he'll probably stay back at that position to help out. Mezek has it. He goes far side to Lensmeyer. A little bit behind him. He'll slow up and regain the puck and finds Oken. Intercepted by Nebraska. Nebraska now on the charge with a 1-on-3 opportunity in favor of the Tetons. He gets bumped off, and nice hit there by Weltikal, causing Hilly to pick up the loose puck. Hilly tries to find Oken, floats over his stick a little bit, now into the neutral zone, but intercepted by Mezek. Mezek now with some speed, drives into the Nebraska territory, gets bumped off the puck with a couple of defenders there. Weltikal's back to regain in the neutral zone. He'll find Hoffman on the far side. Hoffman can't quite read the puck, quick lift up there and missed it. He gets brought down now on the near far side boards, shoved down around the net, and it's a loose puck now on the near side. Cater with a nice hit, disrupted. Mezek tries to find Lensmeyer, but instead finds the defender for Nebraska, who will fire it on net, misses wide. And that'll trickle into the far side boards there with 27 seconds remaining. Nebraska with a quick drive, quick pull check by Hoffman to prevent anything, and a delayed call on Hoffman. Got him a little bit from behind. So he'll get charged with a boarding there. The Teton penalty kill will make their first appearance. They've done a fair job, you know, given the amount of time they've had to play the last 2 games. Expect no different here. So Hoffman will serve 2 minutes for the boarding call with 21.8 seconds remaining in the first. Score is still split 1-1. For that penalty kill, that'll bring out Lensmeyer and Boyer up front. Backing them up will be Kuhn and Weltikal. Puck drop 1 to Nebraska. They set up into the little bit of an umbrella. They go up to the point. They go far side. D to D, far side, now on the near side, into the slot, backdoor, saved by Romerl, flashing the pad with no reaction time. What a save, backdoor gun, misses the net on the side of the post, but Romer was there to make the save. Boyer shrugs off the head, he gets it up, no, breakaway, and the whistle blows. Oh, just a few more seconds. I would have loved to see the move Lensmeyer could have performed there. Fans, we're going to take a little bit of a break here and give the Zamboni time to resurface. We'll see you back for the second period. Well, folks, we're back for the second period of action here. Tetons still killing a penalty for another minute and 39 seconds. That penalty killing unit consists of Lenzmeyer, Boyer, Welticall, and Kuhn. Boyer steps in for the draw, wins it back to Welticall. Welticall shoves it in down low on the Nebraska territory, where it's picked up and they start to slow down and start their charge. That is a Let's Go Teton chant you're hearing in the rink with the Williston State volleyball team here. The Tetons outnumber the Nebraska fans. Good play there in the neutral zone by Lenzmeyer. He'll take it across to the back. No call delayed, but he dishes over to Boyer. Boyer takes it in on himself, slows it down, eats some time off this penalty. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining on that, and Nebraska now has it and starts their charge. They go onto the far side wing and cross into the Teton territory and slow it down to set up their power play. He hits up the D on the far side, drives the net, shot, and finds the back of the net there for a quick goal. Power play goal for Nebraska.
Tetons just seems to give Nebraska too much time there. That guy be able to walk into that high slot from the blue line. That should not happen on that power play.
You're absolutely right. Just a little bit of a miscommunication there for who's probably going to take that lane. Guy's kind of a little bit out of position. Nonetheless, Tetons will shrug that off and go right back to work here as we go 5-on-5 with 19:15 remaining in the second. Boyer's line stays out with Zagurskas and Williams to his side. Hilly and Hoffman back at defense. Zagurskas wins the draw, brings it back to himself, and tries to find Andy Williams. He does so. Crosses the Nebraska territory. Quick shot off the stick, redirects. Hoffman fires. Quick one, misses just a bit wide. Hilly pitches up, keeps the zone spot for now on the near side corner, with Zagurskas shrugging off defenders left and right. He finds it over to Boyer. He gets chipped off the puck now, back over to Zagurskas, and still battle for it. Now Boyer takes it, and now he's plugged up against the boards. William comes in to step up and help, and now Nebraska gets it out. They try to get an opportunity. Great back-checking effort by Williams to disrupt that, and another disruption there causes Nebraska to get a 2-on-2 opportunity. Nebraska drives the net, loses an edge, and great save by Romero. Little slow to get up. The Nebraska player ran into the net pretty hard there. No delayed call. He lost an edge. Stick nowhere near the legs. So that puck drop should be the left of Romero. Tetons trailing by 1. 18:30 left in the second period. That'll bring out Grushka, Cater, and Landsverk with Kuhn and Welticall backing him up. Grushka already with 1 tonight. Let's see if he can get a few more. He's been looking kind of hot. Round the net from Kuhn, tries to find Landsverk, bumped off the puck. Kuhn swats it, tries to clear it, kept in, shot on net, saved by Romero, rebound, shot, swallowed up by Romero with 18:16 left there. Good placement. Romero's just right on his angles and not allowing many opportunities to present themselves. Just looks big in the net all around. Grushka steps in for the draw. Nebraska wins it, chips it back to the point. They'll shove it back in low. Cater takes the puck to maybe the chin there. He recovers from that. Little late hit, delayed call on Nebraska now for that late hit. Landsberg drives the net, shot, misses just a bit wide. And Nebraska touches out. A huge hit by Welticall. And they're going to grab Welticall for that. And that was not the right call, so they're going to go more than likely 4-on-4. Probably get Welticall for an interference. He hit him as the whistle was blown. And he's going to charge him with an elbowing, so both teams will get an elbowing call. I guess.
Not an everyday call that you see, Jared. Not an everyday call.
Not at all. Welticall led clearly with both hands in front of him. Delivered that blow more or less with pushing him, and records an elbowing. So we'll see if that's 5-on-5. It's going to be 4-on-4. Puck drop will be down in the Nebraska territory. And now they've decided to change that, and they're going to drop it outside the zone. And now there's another whistle, maybe. Okay, it's staying outside the zone. We've established that. Good work. Williams steps in for the draw. He wins it back to Hoffman. Hoffman now chips up to Zagurskas. Zagurskas back to Kuhn. Kuhn charges over into the Nebraska territory, loses one defender, takes a hit, but gets it in down low, where Zagurskas will pick it up and battle for it down low. He finds Kuhn now. Kuhn backtracks and gets it back down to Zagurskas. He takes a hit from behind there, and gets bumped off the puck where Nebraska goes back to behind the net and start their charge. Nebraska looking for the streaking wing. Kuhn lays out to block it, hops over him, trickles down where Romer will send it up and pass it over to Hoffman in the far side corner. Hoffman bumped off the puck. Nice hit by Zagurskis. Nebraska misses their pass, and that'll trickle down back into Nebraska territory. 1:22 remaining in the 4-on-4. A couple of Nebraska jerseys all alone back here. Defense finally sees that, and there's Tetons still fighting for it down low. Nebraska now off the glass. Hoffman tries to get to it, can't do so. Kraft steps up, makes a nice hit there. He falls for that, but gets the puck stopped from going in. Nebraska now with a 2-on-2 opportunity. They drive in on the near side boards. Can't do so. Hoffman plugs that up and pushes him back and forces him behind the net. Nice hit there by Kraft, and Nebraska still has it. They'll cycle it in back down low on the far side. Levin with it now, tries driving net, goes, wraps around. Romer with a nice poke check to prevent anything going up front. Great read by Romer to keep that away from the front of the net. Battle for now on the near side boards. Nebraska almost walks away with it. Great effort there by Grushka. Grushka now on the ice. 1-on-2 with Grushka. Grushka makes a move, splits him, passes it back door. Can't find Williams. I'm sorry, Landsberg on that little streaking wings opportunity there. Landsberg finds it to Hilly, shrugs off a hit. Hilly now at the point. He slows it down and set up a little 4-on-4 opportunity. Fires one shot, glove save. Great save by the Nebraska goaltender. And a great shot by Chris Hilly. Just can't find the back of the net. And boy, did I think that one was it.
You know, the Nebraska goaltender seems to be really good at making that first stop. I think the Tetons need to start looking for the pads and then just burying in those rebounds.
Exactly. Keep it down low. Let the guys work in front. And let the snipers do their job when they need to. Hepburn steps in for the draw, stalls it at the dot, gets one back, and Mezek picks it up and out behind the net. 8 seconds remaining in 4-4, forces in front. Kuhn now with an opportunity, fires it, hits the stick and goes up into the netting. Another great opportunity. 3 seconds will be on the 4-on-4, and the Welticole and Nebraska will come out of the box. Tetons trailing by 1 with 16:04 in the second period.
A little bit of a better look there for the Tetons on that offensive opportunities. They're getting those opportunities now.
Mezek steps in for the draw, wins it to Kuhn. Kuhn back to Hilly. Hilly loses the zone. He'll bring it back and sends it in down low on the Nebraska goaltender. Misses a little wide, and Nebraska gains it now down low. They try forcing it out, and it catches the net, and the fan walks home with a nice little trinket from today's game. So with that, it's 15:51 left in the second. Couple changes here. Defensively, that brings out Henry Hoffman. Hilly will stay on the line there with Mezek, Coleman, and Hepburn up front. Mezek steps in for the draw. It gets stalled out. One back to Hepburn, takes a bump. Pass down Mezek up to the point to Hilly. Hilly loses an edge, regains it though, and sends it into the far side corner. Coleman goes to contest it. Nebraska gets it. A nice hit by Hepburn, keeps the zone, but the loose puck now picked up by Nebraska for a 2-on-2 opportunity. Great back check by Mezek and a great hit, disrupting that charge. Chris Hilly shrugs off a hit, gets the puck up now to Hepburn. Hepburn drives into the Nebraska territory, holds it down, cycles it down low for Coleman to get to it. Can't quite reach it there, and it goes into the far side corner. Coleman applying the pressure, gets bumped off the puck. Good step up by Kraft there to keep the zone. Coleman down the near side corner. Sorry, far side corner. He gets bumped off the puck. Mezek's there to support it. Hepburn now feeds it back up to Kraft at the point. Kraft fires one, finds the net, bounces. No one there home to get that rebound. A good opportunity though nonetheless. Boyer steps onto the ice and starts applying the pressure, delayed offsides. They'll tag up. Nebraska now in the neutral zone, starts charging in. They get it now in the Teton territory. 15 drive shot, quick save, or missed net rather, on Romroll. Pass gets hit off a skate and trickles now in the neutral zone. Boyer viciously tracking it down. Hepburn hits it back in, delayed offsides. Hepburn starts coming up and tags back out. Nebraska now in the neutral zone, charges into Teton territory, and a whistle. Offsides on Nebraska with 14:32 remaining in the second period. Few more offensive opportunities, a little lag start there with that power play goal. Nebraska gets to take the lead, but nonetheless, this has been the Tetons game for the most part, allowing not much time at all down in their own territory. Puck drop one by Boyer back to Hilly. Hilly feeds Boyer streaking up the center, can't find him, and now Nebraska shoves it in down low. Kuhn's there to pick it up. Kuhn goes behind the net, goes far side to Oken. Oken with a quick move to lose a defender. He goes back behind the net to Hilly. Hilly now far side to Oken. Oken gets bumped off the puck, shoves back down, regains it, chips it off the boards and finds the neutral zone. And Boyer with a nice hit there, but Nebraska still gains control and throws it back into Teton territory. Kuhn picks it up, finds Lensmeyer on the near side. A lot of swatting, pinball back and forth here in the neutral zone. Hilly regains it, slows it down a little bit for everybody to set up. Finds Lensmeyer on the near side. Lensmeyer with a quick chip, tries to drive in, catches the referee's skate, and it's stalled back out now in the neutral zone, where Oken picks it up. He tries to drive the net, gets bumped off the puck, regained now by Grushka. Grushka shot, misses the net just a bit wide. Kuhn can't quite get to it, and it'll trickle back in the neutral zone with 13:35 remaining in the second. Kuhn with a quick move trying to find Hilly, and now an offsides call off the line change, which could have prevented a little bit of an odd man rush there. Good call by the referee. Maybe things are turning around. Maybe the referees are calling fair games and they're starting to like us.
We'll give it time. We'll see. We'll see how that one plans out.
You know, you got to look through the penalties and minutes and really learn the players and just see that they're just some great kids out there. So, Lensberg makes a nice hit. Nebraska regains it in their own zone, but they'll take an offsides off of Nebraska carrying it into the zone. 52 skates by, does a little poke to the back of Welticol's knee. He steps in for the draw against Grushka. Grushka wins it back to Welticol. Welticol quick chips off the glass into the zone over the defender and trickles in down low on the near side. They wrap it around the boards. Hoffman's there to pick it up at far side point. Shoves it back in down low over the stick of Landsberg. It trickles now in the near side corner where Cater picks it up, tries to get to Welticol. Welticol gets it, fires it on net, and a quick swallow up there by the Nebraska goaltender, preventing a rebound with the offensive threat of Grushka coming in. Probably the best choice there. Another late one there. 3 goes, pokes the back of Welticol in the knee, again with the stick, and they're going to take Welticol 2 minutes for a technical. Definitely missing a few calls. Regardless, you always get caught when you're the second, third, fourth, fifth shot administered. He's got to try to walk it off, but that's the second time that's happened to him tonight from the same player. They've got to be taking both there.
Yeah, Tetons just have to watch the retaliation penalties. It hurt them last couple of games they played on this road trip, and they got to watch, otherwise it's going to hurt them again today.
It's always tough when emotions real high like that. Trying to maintain composure, especially when you got a little heckler keep poking you in the back of the knees. So that draw will go to the left of Romrel. Tetons on the penalty kill again. Williams wins the nice draw, gets it back to Kuhn. Kuhn gets bumped off the puck, and Nebraska regains it now on the near side boards. They feed it up to the point. D to D there, gone to the far side, and picks it up on the winger on the far side boards. He drives, quick shot, blocked by Kuhn, rebound, saved by Romrel off the glove and into the netting with 12:44 remaining in the second and 1:43 remaining in the Teton penalty kill. So far, the only offense I've really seen from Nebraska is when they're on the power play. We just got to stay out of that box, and it's Teton's game. Williams steps in for the draw, wins it up to Zgurskas. Zgurskas almost an opportunity to make something happen there. Lays a nice hit there on the far side boards, and it's plugged up now behind the net. Battled for by a couple jerseys. Nebraska walks out with it, feeds it up to the near side point. He goes to the far side winger, back up to the far side point, back to the winger. Winger drives, shot, blocked by Kuhn. Kuhn tries to get it out, fighting for it, and Williams tripped up a little bit off a stick. Nebraska regains it now at the blue line. Sides it over to the far side. He'll slow it down. Williams supplying the pressure. He drives it in on the net. Shot saved by Romero. Rebound swatted away over by Hoffman and goes into the far side boards. Now Nebraska has it at the point. Near side wing gets it. Slows it down, back up to the point. Fires one. Blocked by Williams. Goes wide left of Romero. Nebraska picks it up now behind the net. 57 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. They need to get a clear here, and they get it. Andy Williams clears the puck. And now they'll get a change in. And a well-needed one after that.
Oh, Nebraska's showing some good pressure there on the power play. Their power play is working really good tonight.
42 seconds remaining in that penalty kill for the Tetons. Hilly plugs it up in the boards. Nebraska fighting for it. Drives in front of the net. Poke check by Romer. Quick save by Romer. Loose puck picked up now by Hepburn. Hepburn has it. Tries to carry it out. Kept in by Nebraska. Nebraska gets it into the near side. Fights for it in the corner and slows it down, hitting up the point on the near side, back to the winger. Winger drives the net, shot blocked by Chris Hilly off the skate. Can't clear the zone, kept in at the point. Now have it up top, shot, gets the save by Romer, and it trickles down to the far side, back in front of the net. Quick save by Romer, swallows that up, and a couple quick hits there. And another late hit there. And another late hit there. Peppers flaring a bit. An amazing effort there by Reimerl to get that first save. Couldn't quite see it, but another quick save. Shot high. He gets his glove up there with no reaction time. Swats it out of the sky. Ramos definitely came into this season ready to play. 12 seconds left on the Teton penalty kill. That'll bring out Cater and Landsverk with Hilly and Kraft back for defense. Cater steps in for battle. Puck drop won by Cater. Go over to Kraft. Kraft tries to get it out of the zone. A lot of pressure on him. He'll plug it up and try to eat some of that time. Hilly gets a grip of it and fires it down the ice. And that will be the end of that penalty kill. Great efforts all around. Romer as well with a couple of big saves. Both teams full strength. Puck now behind the net in Nebraska territory. They try to find those streaking winger. Misses the pass. Delayed icing. And that'll come back down to Nebraska territory with 10:51 left in the second. Couple of late pokes again. Nebraska just really trying to probe Williston and try to get some more retaliation penalties up here. A little poke to the back of Grushka's skate. Grushka, handsome looking kid, just smiles at him, blows him a kiss. Grushka steps in for the draw. Puck drop won by Grushka, gets it back to Hilly. Hilly up at the point, finds Cater on the near side boards, dishes it down to, Grushka. Grushka now with it up to Cater. Cater on net, little high, redirection, misses the net just a bit high, wrap around by Landsberg. He fires on net, misses the net just a bit wide. Cater's there to try to pick it up, misses the puck there, nice hit by Grushka. Grushka trying to keep the zone, it gets intercepted and tipped out. Kraft there to regain it, he'll shove it right back in the zone where Landsberg will apply the pressure. Grushka comes in, plugs up one way, intercepted by Landsberg in front of the net. Almost an opportunity for Grushka to bury, but a couple sticks hit him off of it. Back checking hard, Kuhn steals the puck away. Good play by him, he goes far side, nobody home. Nebraska picks it up, chips off the boards. They try to get it in further, can't do so. Kraft picks it up now. He slows it down in their own zone, gets bumped off, but regains the puck, and he finds Landsberg now on the near side in the neutral zone. Landsberg trucks in, makes it a couple moves, dishes over, no one there to help him out. Nebraska now tries to chip off, and Grushka's there, misses the stick, now in front of the net. Grushka with it, opportunity, winds one up, fires, hits the skate of the Nebraska defender, and it trickles into the far side corner where Cater will pick it up. Cater on the far side board, cycles it to Grushka. Grushka loses the defender, trying to buy some time here, looking for an opportunity, finds Kuhn in the back point. Gets it rolled off the back of Kuhn's stick, he'll shove it right back in down low. And a delayed offsides, they tag up. Nebraska starts coming, misses a pass all the way. Reimer goes behind the net and leaves it. Hoffman now regains it behind the net, slows it down for the forecheck to get in place. Hoffman goes far side boards, no one there to receive it. Nebraska gets it, shoves it in back low. Nice hit by Andy Williams there, finishing the check, and Hoffman picks it up now behind the net. Hoffman cuts up the middle, loses an edge, and a tripping call. Hoffman goes, skates it up, and gets tripped up, and now a late shot. Nebraska goes and shoots late on Romero. Zagurskis letting him know that's not all right. Having some words with the officials, asking why there was no call made there. Clearly a late shot. Romer pays no time to it, because he just doesn't have time to pay attention for it.
Tetons really just have to keep their head here in this game. They're dominating the play 5-on-5 and really dominate when they're on the power play. They just got to make sure that they're staying out of the box, and they'll dominate this game all the way through.
Just a quick look down there at Aaron Romero, with just one of the most impressive beards in ACHA history. Well groomed, tamed. I mean, that thing's just beautiful. Had bets all last year for him to shave it, and he won't do it. Just loves the beard, and it's a good look and a great accessory. Boyer steps in for the draw, wins it over to Zagurskis on the far side boards there. He'll chip it in down low to Williams. He drives into the net there. Zagurskis can't quite keep the puck from bouncing off his stick, but he'll regain it in the near far side boards. He'll chip it in down low to Williams. Williams cycles it back up to the point to Kraft, back to Williams. Williams drives the net, passes it behind there. Zagurskis up to Williams, shot, saved, rebound, covered up by the Nebraska goaltender. Good opportunity there. 8:47 remaining in the period. Tetons power play remaining for another 1 minute and 40 seconds here. Boyer steps in for the draw. Stalled up there at the dot, poked up. Kraft pinches to grab it, sends it in down low. Zagurskis quick chips to Williams on the near far side boards. Williams now carries it around the net to the near side. Slows it down, finds Hoffman up at the point. Hoffman drives into the center, quick shot on net, and gloved up into the air by the Nebraska goaltender. 8:30 left in the second, 1:23 remaining in the Teton power play.
Tetons looking strong on this power play. Really strong, getting some good shots on there. If you ask me, they have to keep him low, get those rebounds, because this Nebraska goalie, anything that's up high, he's swallowing up and he's keeping it for a whistle.
Absolutely no changes for the Tetons. Boyer kicks the puck down into the corner. Williams there to contest it behind the net. He feeds Zagurskas. Zagurskas wraps around the near side boards. Hoffman there to pinch up and keep the zone. Nebraska gets a good stick and pokes it out. Foot race now. Kraft gets back. Quick chips intercepted by Hoffman. Hoffman starts to drive, tries to find Zagurskas, who was adjusting a glove, couldn't get a stick on it. And that will go as an icing, but I mean, he definitely was skating right next to the puck. I think that's what John Bokus is a little upset about there. Clearly could have got to that puck, but regardless, the puck now will be dropped to the right of Romrel. 1 minute remaining in the Teton power play, 8:08 remaining in the second. Boyer steps in for the draw. He wins it back over to Hoffman behind the net. Hoffman carries it now, slows it down, stops, waits for the forecheck to set up, leaves it now for Zagurskas to pick it up. Zagurskas on the near side boards, crosses over to the neutral zone. He comes closer to the near side boards, comes through the defenders, loses a few, and brings it in now down low. He wraps behind the net, looks for somebody, hits it up to Hilly at the point, back down low to Williams. Williams picks it up, drives in front of the net to Zagurskas, no one there. Kraft has an opportunity, fires one off the stick of the Nebraska defender, and then Nebraska picks it back up now with a one-on-one opportunity against Chris Hilly. Chris Hilly forces him to the outside. He fires one. Quick save by Romrel. Rebound save by Romrel. And he's hit into the Romrel, and Romrel's helmet comes flying off. And now, vicious little slash there on Boyer. No call there. And then a little more stuff up ice. Romrel just a little bit winded. Had a guy drive right into him. Helmet popped off. I think he's all right. Just a little slow to get up. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. So that puck will be dropped at center ice. 22 seconds remaining in the Teton power play, trailing by 1 with 7:29 remaining in the second. Ref calls a little bit of a time here to make sure Romer's equipment's good. Out there for this power play. Excuse me, folks, having a little microphone problem here. Is Grushka, Landsberg, and Cater. Landsberg takes a high stick right to the mask off that draw. Regardless now, Weltical has it on the far side corner. Fires one, hits the back of the net there, and it's picked up by Landsberg on the far side boards. He feeds Grushka up top. Grushka drives, passes it over to Hilly. Hilly fires one, quick save, rebound. Cater's shot, trickles behind. They dig for it, and he quick swallows it up. And a late hit there by Nebraska. Landsberg just pushes him back off. Almost a great opportunity, possibly another power play opportunity. As both teams are full strength right now, we'll see what's assessed after this. Great opportunity. Cater's there to get that rebound. Just a bit of luck with some random sticks in there, and somehow the goaltender gets it swallowed up.
That's what we need from the Tetons here. You know, let the Nebraskan team come to us, and then you know, they'll draw those penalties all night long, and eventually the Tetons will capitalize on our power play.
So no changes to the Tetons power play unit as they remain on the ice, and the interference call awarded to Nebraska. Puck drop will be to the left of the Nebraska goaltender. 7:07 remaining in the second, and Grushka steps in for battle. Puck's dropped and immediately blown dead for a new center by Nebraska. Grushka steps in once again, wins it back to Chris Hilly. Chris Hilly regains it off a little bit of a hopper. He fires it down low to Grushka. Grushka on the near side board, starts to drive the net quick up to Hilly. Hilly wires one on net, quick save, and it's trickled in front of the net, no one there to receive it, and Nebraska throws it off the glass and clears it. Great opportunity there. If they could just get somebody on that rebound, it'd be a tie game. Grushka now on the far side takes the stick, loses the puck, but regains it. Now brings it near the near side on the neutral zone. Drives in on the near side, catches a stick to the side there. Still fights for it down low, doing a well job. Gets the Landsberg in front of the net, loose puck. Weltical steps, tries to feed back door, no one there. Nebraska clears it. And a nice hit there by Brandon Cater. Hilly with one on hard. Wraps it around the net. Still being digged on. Gets swiped away. Nebraska has it, feeds it to the slot. Good play by Kraft to identify that wing streaking in. And now Williams with it, taking it up ice into the neutral zone. Williams goes far side, shrugs off a few, hits it up, fires it by Boyer, redirects right over the net. Almost another opportunity. Zagurskis hits Kraft now at the point. Kraft swats it down, plugs it back down low, hits the netting. And I believe that puck drop should be outside the Nebraska zone with 52 seconds remaining in the Teton power play, 5:58 remaining in the second. This power play unit will consist of Williams, Boyer, and Zagurskis. Boyer wins it back to Zagurskis. Kraft to Zagurskis. Can't quite find him. Hoffman pinches up to keep the zone. Nebraska gets it. They'll try to force it off the glass. They do so. Finding a streaking wing. Kraft steps up and now a breakaway opportunity on Romer. Nebraska fires. Quick save by Romer. Shutting down the breakaway opportunity, and now Hoffman with it. He'll chip it up to Williams. Williams into the neutral zone with Zagurskis. Pump fakes. Moves around the defender. Drives the net. Backhand. Rebound. Saved by the defender. Sorry, the goaltender. He gets it up to the point down to Hoffman. Hoffman over to Zagurskis. Zagurskis drives net, fires one, hits the post, and goes behind the net. Williams will pick it up, and now Boyer slides it back over. Nebraska tries to get it out, and they do so. 12 seconds remaining in the power play for the Tetons, still trailing by 1 with 5:16 left in the second. Hoffman slows it down. 5 seconds left in the power play. Still slows it down, waiting for everybody to get in place, and now both teams are full strength. Hoffman starts charging up the center ice. Goes to find Mezek, can't quite get it to him, and Nebraska tries to chip it up, and they do so. A 2-on-0 opportunity. Lensmeyer back checking hard. Quick shot and pass to the back door. No one home, and it goes trickling in. Feeds it up to the point. Quick shot on net. Redirected. Saved by Romer, and the rebound picked up by Nebraska. Romer did all he could, making the amazing first save. Nothing he could do on that second one. The defense has got to stay back and stop allowing these odd man rushes. Just poor selection of pinching.
You're right, Jared. Not good decision making by the Tetons defense at all. No, they really got to get their game faces on now. They got a bit of a mountain climb to get back up here and get going for the start of the third period now.
2-goal lead, worst league in hockey. That'll bring out, Mezek, Lensmeyer, and Oken with Hilly and Kuhn at the defense now. Mezek now in front of the net, makes a move, tries to drive. Good defensive effort there by Nebraska to prevent anything from happening. Mezek gets plugged up now on the far side boards. Nebraska with a quick trip, nice hit by Kuhn, and nobody can carry up the ice where Hilly will pick it, and he dishes it to Oken now. Oken goes near side to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer drives into the Nebraska zone, makes a quick move and shoves it in further low where Mezek will start his charge. They go behind the net, nice hit there by Oken. Nebraska finds the winger here, starts to chip off the boards, and now another opportunity for Nebraska. A quick shot, saved by Romero with a flash of the waffle board, and a misdirection. That's not the best call.
Especially from our review, it did not appear that the puck crossed the line there, but
the puck did not cross that line at all. It gets chipped from behind the net, finds the back pad of Aaron Romero. Romero sits on it, and somehow they must have saw a goal. I believe that was a little bit influenced by the reaction of the Nebraska forwards, but that never crossed the line. We're 4-1 now. With 4 minutes left in the second, Grushka wins the draw back to Hepburn. Hepburn to Welticall. Welticall up to Cater. Cater drives in now. Fires one on net. Quick save by the Nebraska goaltender. Picked up now by Grushka behind the net. Grushka gets bumped off the puck, and Nebraska will regain it now. And they'll chip off the boards. Hepburn with a good back check to put it right back in the zone. Forwards touch up, and Grushka's there to apply pressure. Nice hit by Grushka. Finishing the drive there, and Grushka now behind the net. He drives around, can't find that opportunity, so he'll slow it down and try to build up something. He gets Hepburn out of the point, gets chipped off a stick. Hepburn foot races now and beats the Nebraska defender there. Good work by Hepburn to prevent anything from happening. He gets bumped off the puck. Welticall picks it up, sends it around the boards to find Landsberg. Landsberg loses it, shot lazily on net, misses wide. And Nebraska will fight for it on the far side corner. Grushka's there, nice hook and call, and they got it. So Nebraska touches up and will go on another Teton power play with 3:07 remaining in the second. Tetons trailing by 3. Puck drop won by the Tons. They try to go D to D. Can't quite find Hilly there. Hilly regains it in the neutral zone, slides it over to Kuhn. Kuhn starts trucking up, goes through the middle there, finds Boyer on the near side. Boyer makes a little move and gets plugged up now on the boards. Williams with a nice hit. Puck gets trickled back up to Kuhn. Kuhn goes off the boards to Williams. Williams drives net. A little bit of a late hit up at the point there. Zagurskis now with it, gets stepped on a skate, no delayed call, and it's still fought for now on the near side boards. Nebraska gets a chip, and a great effort there by Chris Hilly to prevent a breakaway opportunity. Kuhn puts the defender down, hitting him late from behind. Williams shrugging off the defender, backdoor over to Boyer, can't quite find the stick, and Boyer regains it now on the far side boards. And then now Kuhn will go to the box. He'll take 2 minutes for a retaliation penalty, slashing. One of the Nebraska forwards. So we'll go 4-on-4 for 1:15, then the Tetons penalty kill will step onto the ice. That puck will come all the way back down to Tetons territory and to the left of Aaron Romrell. Grushka steps in for the draw, wins it back, but it finds its way to Aaron Romrell. Will swallow it up for another quick whistle. Grushka steps in once again, wins it back to Chris Hilly. Chris Hilly slows it up, finds Grushka now. Grushka and Cater with a 2-on-2 opportunity. Grushka hits Cater on the near side. Can't quite keep it on the tape. He'll make a move down low, gets bumped off the puck. Now Nebraska has it, and they'll charge into the neutral zone. They'll throw it up ice where Hepburn comes back to pick it up. Hepburn now behind the net, slows it down, waiting for some opportunities to present themselves. Quick chips up to Grushka. Grushka now cuts into the neutral zone. He finds Cater on the near side. Cater tries to drive in low, gets plugged up on the boards. Grushka there to help him out, gets it back down to Cater, still fought for on the near side boards. Nebraska quick chips, great play by Hepburn there to keep the zone. Now Hepburn with an opportunity. He drives the net, gets poke checked off the puck. Cater with a nice hit there, and now Nebraska with a 2-on-1 opportunity. Chris Hilly take away the passing lane, quick shot, and they get one on the near side on Aaron Romrell with a 2-on-1 opportunity. Nebraska goes up 5-1 now with 1:33 remaining in the second, still 4-on-4 for another 26 seconds.
More odd man rushes caused by the Tetons here with unnecessary mistakes, really, Jared.
Couldn't say it better myself, Angus. Defensively, they just got to come together, start communicating with each other. Wingers got to identify when they start that pinch that they got to get back and help out as well. So Williams wins the draw over to Zagurski, but he gets bumped off the puck and sent down now. Nebraska with an opportunity, fires one on net, swallowed up by Romrell. And 1:25 left in the second, 18 seconds left before the Tetons have a penalty to kill. Puck drop will go to the left of Romrell. Taking that draw will be Andy Williams. He's been pretty hot so far in the faceoffs tonight. He'll win another one. Gets it back to Hoffman. Hoffman now behind the net, cycles it around. Zagurskis gets plugged up on the boards and it gets stuck in the skate of the Nebraska defender in front now. 2-on-1 opportunity. They go backdoor and misses the net just a bit wide. A little bit of luck there for the Tons. And now Zagurski goes on the far side. He gets swiped from and now picked up by Nebraska. They'll cycle to a defender. They keep the zone. Nebraska now with an opportunity. Drives net shot. Saved by Aaron Romrell. And kicks it now on the near side. A huge hit by Henry Hoffman. 52 seconds remaining in the period, 31 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Nebraska sets up, gets it up to the point, wires one, no, pump fakes and goes to the near side. No one there to receive it. Nebraska picks it back up in the near side corner, leaves it for a defender, fires one on net, quick save by Romero, swallow it up, and we'll take another whistle. 18 seconds remaining on the Teton penalty kill and 39 seconds remaining in the period. A little jarring between a Nebraska player and Henry Hoffman. Didn't like the extra hits. So this puck drop will go to the right of Aaron Romero. Boyer steps in for that draw with Hilly, Hepburn, and Lensmeyer to help kill off this remaining 18 seconds. Little miscommunication on the Nebraska bench, and now they got their 5 out there. New center for Nebraska. Puck drop stalled by Boyer. 1 back now by Nebraska. Feeds it on the near side point. He'll slow things down, hit now on the near side winger, fires one on net, swallowed up by Romero, rebound, great poke check there by Romero to disrupt any sort of rebound. Nice hit by Chris Hilly. Nebraska now regains it on the near side corner. Both teams are now full strength at the point, wires one, misses the net wide, rebound on the backside, shot, goes over the net, and now it's fought for on the near side boards. They feed the point, can't get to it, and Boyer almost with an opportunity to make something happen, gets a quick chip off the boards there, but can't quite get it further than that. Puck goes on the far side to Coleman. Coleman on the near side with 1 second left, and that'll be the end of the period. Folks, we're going to take a quick break here for the resurfacing of the ice, and we'll see you back for the 3rd period.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost ready to get back started for the third period between the Tetons and the Nebraska Huskies. Nebraska leading by 5 goals to 1. We really need to get the Tetons get working here for this third period if they're going to come back. They got to be going straight out from the get-go. Out here right now, we got Nick Boyer, Nikita Zagurskis, and Randy Williams with Logan Kraft. Chris Haley to start off here. He moves the puck up. Nick Boyer in there to chase that. Makes a really nice hit, and Nikita Zagurskis gets in there. Straight to the front. Oh, and it almost goes in.
Couple quick opportunities there. Sorry about that, folks. Having a little bit of a cold I'm battling. Puck gets rang around, kept in by Hilly. Hilly fires it on net, misdirection, almost a chance, rebound, no one there to home to bury it away. Fought now on the near side boards, quick poke out, step up by Kraft to keep the zone. They still get it out, but a good effort there to stop a drive. Near side back to Zagurskis, he tries forcing it up, gets intercepted and shot down into the Teton territory. I'm not sure if it was mentioned, but a goaltender change. Aaron Romer will be substituted for Santeri for the remainder of this game. Zagurskis now on the near side, goes behind the net to Landsberg, can't hold on to it. Nebraska sends it, tries to keep the zone, but can't do so. Hoffman steps across the ice, picks it up, and Landsberg now in the neutral zone, tries going in on the far side, gets plugged up, and Nebraska now has it with a quick pass up and to get it out of the zone. Soft chip down now to the Teton territory, picked up by Hoffman. Hoffman slows it up, passes to Cater on the near side. Cater gets a weird bounce off the ice, and Nebraska drives in further. Cater now regains it, goes far side for Grushka, but way too far ahead of him, and that'll trickle back down for an icing with 18:39 remaining in the third period. Puck drop will go to the left of Santeri here. Grushka steps in for the draw. He wins it over, hits the referee, and now it's fought for on the near side boards. Nebraska has it. Grushka with a nice hit there, throws him off. Now the puck, loose puck picked up by Cater, swiped away by Nebraska. Quick step up there by Hoffman to regain it. Crosses over and sends it into Nebraska's territory. Another weird bounce off the boards. Nebraska goes D to D behind the net. Hits the winger coming in, pushed back in by Kraft. Chipped out now, Hepburn picks it up, feeds it back to Hilly in the own zone, right back up to Kraft on the near side. He'll flick it in on the goaltender. The goaltender sails it up, swatted down by Hepburn, high stick and delayed, and then taken right away as Nebraska touches up. His battle now on the near side boards with Mezek and Hepburn. A couple of jerseys on each side, still fighting for it, scrummed out. Not much moving at all. It's still down there.
It's not moving.
Wondering if they're going to blow that dead, but all right, Nebraska takes it and they start clearing out of the zone. Coleman with a nice back check, good hit there by Coleman to disrupt that play. Nebraska gets it in down low. Hilly throws off a defender there, and now Hepburn picks it up behind the net and starts his charge. Little bounce on the ice, Hepburn loses it, but throws a hit, loses an edge there and falls. Hilly picks it up, dumps it in now. Mezek on the charge. Nebraska goaltender steps out and leaves it behind the net. Coleman with another hit there. Nice finish hit there, and Hepburn with a nice hit. Nebraska now with an opportunity, 1-on-2, a little far ahead. Kuhn goes to take the wing there. Little hit displayed there, takes him off the puck. Mezek now to go out to Cole. Quick chip to Coleman, can't quite get it. Nebraska sends it right back in. What should have been delayed offsides, no call. Kuhn loses defender there and hits it up to Coleman. Coleman now in the neutral zone. He tries finding somebody, nobody there, so he'll carry it himself. Coleman crosses over in Nebraska territory, dumps it in down low on the left side. And Zagurskis now out there with a nice hit down low with 16:42 remaining in the third. Nebraska now trying to get it out. Gets a nice hit there by Coleman. Again, just throwing the body this shift, showing he wants to be out there. Zagurskis now behind the net. Drives around, wrap around, no one there to receive it. Now picked up by Weltico. Quick shot, misses wide. Now the defender throws it up ice. Clearly a hand pass, but that should be a delay of game at that point, throwing it like a baseball up ice. Coach John Bokus not happy. Should be a delay of game call there for throwing it like a baseball up the ice, but no call made. Boyer steps in for the draw to the right of the Nebraska goaltender. Immediately blown dead. They call a new center for the Tons. Boyer steps out and Zagurski steps in. Zagurski wins it back to Boyer. Boyer, quick shot on net, hits the shin pad of somebody and gets trickled back out. And now Nebraska on a 2-on-2 opportunity. They'll sail it in on Centeri. He steps out to play it, throws it up the near side boards. Couple of sticks being thrown in front of the net. Nothing results from that. Zagurski finds Williams now. Williams with an opportunity. Takes the stick, shrugs it off, drives net, goes in front. Quick move around the net, wraparound shot, and a goal! Andy Williams wrapping it around, beats the goaltender and buries it.
Great individual effort there by Andy Williams to see that the Nebraska goaltender overcommitted on that post, and he managed to get around and wrap that around right in there.
A little fire for the Tetons here, still trailing 2-5, but a well-deserved goal for Andy Williams there. Finally, a little fire. Grushko with one for tonight, Williams with one for tonight. Let's see who else has it in them. Nebraska not happy about the call, talking with the referee, saying that was off the pegs. However, their goaltender caused it during an offensive opportunity. I'm not quite sure the ruling, Angus. Again, I have not studied my official's guide.
I believe if the ruling is that if the puck would cross the line, even if the goal was on his moorings, then it would still be classed as a goal. So this should still count as a goal proof.
I wasn't for sure about it, so I wanted you to say it. So if I was wrong, the fans at home can blame that on you and not me. Puck drop now. Grushka steps in with Cater and Landsberg to his side. Grushka wins the draw, gets it back to Kraft. Kraft drives it and flicks it down in deep into the Nebraska zone, where Grushka picks it up now behind the net. Grushka with some fire, drives in, goes back door to Kraft. Kraft fires one, quick save, rebound in front. No one there to get it. Now Cater with it, misses the net just a bit wide. Picked up now, right back in front, shot, goal! Ryan Grushka buries one, we're 3-5. Ryan Grushka taking it on the backside and hammering it upstairs. A little fire for the Tons late in the third here, and that's how they play hockey. Finally, a little life.
2 goals in 30 seconds for the Tetons here, Jared, and they are rolling. Talk about rolling Tons.
Who's got the next one? Bringing that line out with Lensmeyer, Williams, and Oken. Hilly and Kraft back, and the Tons are on their way to regaining control of this game. Puck drop back to Hilly. Hilly finds Lensmeyer on the far side. Lensmeyer charges in, dumps it in down low. Oken there to plug up the holes. Lensmeyer can't get a stick on it. It trickles on the far side boards, but the back-checking effort to regain the puck is there, and Lensmeyer keeps it in. Kuhn steps up and gets a chip in there. Williams with a nice hit on the far side board. Still fought for now, and Nebraska gets a chip out. Walter Cole makes a good pinch there, gets it right back down in Nebraska zone. Things settle down. Lensmeyer with an interception in front of the net. He slows it down. He brings it down, wait for a couple guys to get in, hits Kuhn up at the point, knocked down to Lensmeyer on the near side. Lensmeyer with a little circle. He starts to drive the net. Quick shot, misses the net just a bit wide, and that'll trickle out in the neutral zone. A foot race between Kuhn and Nebraska forward. Nebraska makes a move, tries to drive in front of the net, can't quite do so, gets plugged up behind it, loses it. Weltico wraps around, finds Grushka. Grushka with a quick move there, gets bumped off the puck, and it goes back to Kuhn. Kuhn now trying to get this defender off. He'll chip it off the back glass and find Weltico on the far side. He's contested. He'll chip it up now to Landsberg in the neutral zone. Landsberg crosses over, searches for his opportunities, drives in front of the net, goes, gets a little hit there late on Cater. Rick pass into Grushka, can't get the shot off, and now they're fighting for it. Grushka shrugs off the defender, and now Weltico in the neutral zone, and that is going to be one of the worst calls I have seen in hockey. They're going to assess 19 Grushka for holding.
Well, his hands were in the air.
His hands were in the air the entire time.
I don't know if you can hold with your knees. I need to learn that new trick, but
just a terrible call. You know, the Nebraska refs don't want to see a comeback, so maybe there's a couple whistles here and there, getting on their side. Anyways,
a true test for the Tetons' resilience here, but I believe they can do it, Jared.
Mezzik's been hot with the penalty kill. They got Hoffman out there, Lensmeyer, and Kraft. Those forwards have been doing a great job at penalty kill, and Lensmeyer starts contesting it, and Nebraska has it on the far side boards. They lead it up to the point, goes near side to the near point. He slides it back up top, looks to fire one, goes down into the slot, back on out to the point, goes D to D. Quick shot, and a goal there. Centeri just couldn't see it, and Nebraska responds with a quick one. So Nebraska will go up 6-3 off a very questionable call. It's given to Grushka. I don't think that'll tread much water with the Tetons. I think they're going to come back out with some fire here.
If not even more, Jared.
So that brings out Williams, Boyer, Zagurski, backed up by Hilly and Hoffman. Boyer steps in for battle. Nebraska wins the draw in the neutral zone, and Ziggy with a nice hit there at open ice.
Steamrolled.
Hilly chips it up in the air. Huge hit from behind. No delay call. Williams takes it now. Quick tries the net, and it goes up into the Raptors. A whistle. What a missed call there. Boyer takes a cross check from behind while the puck's floating in the air, and referee no indication of calling it. Boyer shrugs it off, doesn't let it bother him, and that puck drop's going to be to the right of the Nebraska goaltender.
Tetons are still rolling here, Jared. They're doing really well here in this third period.
Boyer steps in for battle. Puck drop stalls over in the near side boards. Ziggy's stick gets caught up into him. No delay call there. They chip it over to Williams. He drives the net, gets chipped off the puck, and Nebraska now gets it and clears it out of the zone. Treads in a neutral zone. Good back checking effort by Zagurski. Santeri steps out and leaves it behind the net. Shens it now, actually, up to Zagurski. Zagurski goes up into the middle. Boyer can't quite hit him on the tape, and it trickles into neutral zone. Good effort by him. Puck trickles now, and it's in Nebraska's territory where they will regain it and try clearing it out. Hoffman pitches up in the neutral zone, shoves it to Zagurski. Can't quite keep a stick on it. Nebraska now takes it and throws it in. Caught down by Hilly. He tries to find Landsberg, but it chips over his stick. And now it's battle for in the neutral zone where Grushka comes in and throws it into the Nebraska territory. They'll flick it up into the Raptors for a whistle, and that'll be down in the Nebraska territory with 13-14 remaining in the third. Tetons trailing 6-3. Just got to keep carrying that offensive threats, keep bearing it, keep shooting as much as they can, and those opportunities will continue to come and present themselves. Grushka wins the draw a little fast, and it goes over Welticle's stick. Kuhn to Welticle. Welticle on the far side, tries to find Landsberg. Weird bounce. Grushka now chips it into Nebraska's zone, but can't quite carry it. Gets into the neutral zone, intercepted by Cater over to Grushka. Grushka now gets tested from behind, still makes the move, finds Landsberg in the slot, can't quite get the shot off, and he'll battle for it now in the near side corner. Nebraska sends it around, wraps it, and then finds the tape of a Nebraska winger, and now they're on 2-on-2 opportunity, 3-on-2 opportunity. They drive net, goes backdoor, quick save by Santeri, and he'll swallow it up for a whistle. Good read by Santeri, having to take on a 3-on-1 opportunity, and not giving up that rebound. 12:38 remaining in the third. That puck drop's going to be the right of Santeri. Out there for the Tetons is going to be Coleman, Hepburn, Mezek, Kuhn, and Welticle. Nebraska has the opportunity, feeds the slot, no one home. Coleman finds Hepburn up the ice, and Hepburn makes a move in the neutral zone, but gets bumped off the puck, and Nebraska sends it in down low. Welticle with plenty of time picks it up and gathers it behind the net. Can't quite keep a stick on it. Hepburn's there to support him and carries it over the zone. Quick a chip there, but Kuhn steps up and takes a good interception. Kuhn now travels over into the Nebraska zone. He drives the net, leaves it, fires on Coleman. Shot, quick save, a great opportunity by Coleman going upstairs. Almost buries one. Coleman has came out this period and showed that he will do what it takes to be on that lineup and generate some opportunities. Good work by him. So puck drop's going to go to the left, right, my left, their right, right for the goaltender in Nebraska. And with that, you'll have Boyer, Williams, and Zagurski up front with Hilly and Kraft up backing them up. Williams steps in for the draw. Nebraska wins it. They go far side, hits it off the boards, and now a breakaway opportunity for Nebraska. Santeri steps out on that shot. Saved by Santeri. Rebound gets kicked over and over to the stick of Logan Kraft. Great play by Santeri. Boyer now 3-on-2 opportunity. Odd man rush. Fires it on that rebound. Misses the net. Zagurski almost has the opportunity to bury it. Just can't quite find the back of the net. And now that trickles back into the Teton territory with Hilly having one trailer on him.
It just did not sit right there for Nikita Zagurskis on that wide open cage there, Kurt.
Boyer now in the neutral zone, takes a hard slash and shrugs it off. He drives on the net, leaves it for Williams. Shot, rebound, swallowed up by the Nebraska goaltender. And the offensive threats keep coming from the Tetons. A whole new team this period. 11:32 remaining in the third. Tetons still trailing by 3. Puck drop will be to the right of Nebraska goaltender. And with that, the line of Grushka, Lensmeyer, and Oken up front with Kuhn and Welticle at back. Grushka goes to pass it over to Oken, gets bumped off the puck, and now it's fought for behind the net. They try to clear it out. They do so. Welticole does a quick chip, and now Oaken has a little bit of an opportunity. He goes defeated in front to Lensmeyer. He gets disrupted by a defender, and Kuhn shoves it in back down low. Oaken now battling on the blue line as best as he can. He regains the puck. He fires it over to Grushka. Grushka now in front of the net, looking back door, can't get it. Quick save by the Nebraska goaltender that comes back into the near side. Battle 4 down low, and 9 throwing punches at Grushka. Grushka takes it, and they're going to take Grushka with this too. That is just absurd.
And another sucker punch there by number 9 off Nebraska.
Throwing punches left and right, and they're going to call coincidental penalties. Grushka did nothing but hold his hands by his side. They're just trying to take him out of the game on that.
They obviously understand that he's a real threat against this Nebraska team group, and you know he's been proving that here tonight, scoring 2 goals, 2 very nice goals, I may add.
Absolutely. Well, have to find out this is going to be 4-4 or 5-5. Just another unfortunate call against Ryan Grushka. I guess his aggressiveness might be standing out. He's definitely standing out as a player. Just absurd that he's taking these penalties for no reason. He's done the right thing, not retaliating, keeping his arms by his side. And sometimes you just don't get it to go your way. So I think we're going to go 5-on-4.
Is what it looks
so
like,
the Tetons will take a power play here. I don't know how that works out, but it works out, I guess. So 2 minutes, number 9 for roughing.
I believe number 9 will have a 2+2, and Nebraska's going to have someone else sit the 2 minute, and then the Tetons will have the power play.
I believe that's a fair assessment. The official having some words with the Nebraska inmates. So we have a Teton power play with 11:03. Oaken steps in for the draw. He wins it over to Cater. Cater bumps it back to Welticole. Welticole back down to Cater on the near side boards. Cater slows it down, looking for some opportunities. Passes to Lensmeyer, drives in front of the net, back up to the point to Welticole. Welticole over to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer, quick shot, misses the net just a bit wide. Kuhn pitches to keep his own end, does so. Now the puck goes behind the net where Lensmeyer will take it. Lensmeyer fighting against the board, shrugging off the defender. Kuhn now drives the net, goes for the slot pass to Oaken. Can't quite connect with him. And now Welticole has it at the point. He'll wrap it around, and Oaken can't quite get to it behind, so it trickles down. Kuhn pinches up and keeps his own. Oaken now on the near far side boards in the corner. He drives the net, makes a quick move. Shot misses just a bit wide. Rebound in front of the net, misses the goalie, and almost catches the back pad and goes in. Oaken now has it on the far boards. He drives in, hits Kuhn up at the point, shoves it right back down to Oaken. Oaken now drives the net. Quick shot, save, swallow, rebound. Goes into the far side boards in battle for now with 1:04 left in this Teton power play. Cater trying to plug it out. Good work by the Nebraska defender. Cater now with an opportunity in the slot. Fires one, blocked by the Nebraska defender. Lensmeyer with a good opportunity. Feeds it over to Welticole. Welticole shot, misses just a bit wide. And it gets picked up by Cater behind the net. Quick rebound shot by Oaken. Oaken misses just a bit wide. Oaken now shoots, hits the post, and it comes back to Oaken on the tape on the far side boards. Oaken now tries to find Welticole, misses the tape and goes a little bit far. Santeri steps out of the net to play with 36 seconds remaining in the power play. 9:36 left in the third. Welticole has it behind the net, slows things down for people to get in place. And they come on the near side to Williams. Williams with a quick move in the neutral zone, separates the defender. Odd man rush opportunity. Williams driving the net, loses edge in front to Zagurski. He can't get the shot off. Wrap around, loose in front of the net. Nebraska gets it and sends it down onto Santeri, who steps out and leaves it for Chris Hilly with 10 seconds remaining in the power play and 9:13 remaining in the period. Hilly now on the near side board, starts chucking up ice, goes far side to Zagurski. Puck bounces a little bit. Zagurski regains control of it, gets it down, drops it back to Boyer. Boyer's stick gets caught in the dashers, but regains the puck now on the far side corner. We're 5-on-5 with 8:56 left. It gets up to Kraft. Kraft goes far side to Hilly. Hilly looks, fires one on net, swallowed up by the Nebraska goaltender.
Some really good looks there by the Tetons on that power play, Jared. They're creating some really good offense here in that third period.
Absolutely. Just looking to keep that intensity up and hopefully get a couple more.
So we have Terrell Coleman, Jake Hepburn, and Mezzi out here for this face-off right here. Shot by Chris Hilly, goes by the net. That goes into the corner. Two Tetons go in there and battle for it. They battle hard. moved up to the point. Now kept in there by Logan Kraft. And it goes back down low.
Back down low, Mezek tries to contest it. Coleman with a nice hit, but now Nebraska tries to break it out and goes up in the middle there. Intercepted by Hepburn. And a quick chip back to Nebraska. They regain it now in the neutral zone, send it in off the skate of Jake Hepburn, and Nebraska throws it into the near side corner. 8:17 remaining in the third. Hilly shoves up the boards for Coleman. Coleman can't quite get a stick on it. Now Nebraska from the point. Coleman block shot and an opportunity here. Hepburn trying to beat the foot race. Can't quite get to it, but Mezek's there to pick up the weight. He drives into the zone. He gets tripped up there. No call made. And now Nebraska carries it behind the net and starts trucking up ice. Hepburn steps up, forces him to make a quick little pass, and Nebraska now in the neutral zone. Nice hit by Welticall, disrupting that drive, and Welticall will pick it up and send it across D to Hoffman. Hoffman back to Welticall behind the net. He regains control and sends it up to Hepburn on the far side boards. Hepburn off the boards to Mezek. Mezek and Cater now 2-on-2 opportunity. Mezek crosses over into the Nebraska zone. Quick shot, defender blocks it, loses an edge, and Mezek now battling for it on the far corner. Mezek feeds it up to Welticall at the point. Welticall fires one, misses net just a bit wide. Hoffman steps up now and regains control in the near boards. Brings it down the corner, shot on net. A couple jerseys hit it, and it gets regained by Nebraska, who goes far side, no one there to get it. Welticall steps up, gets a chip around him, and the puck trickles down where Santeri will leave it behind the net for Hoffman. Hoffman slows it down, tries to get to Grushka, a little miscommunication. Hoffman to Grushka, Grushka back to Hoffman, and back to Grushka. Grushka now in front of the net, gets pumped off the puck. Great poke check by Santeri to prevent any shot from happening. Landsberg ties up his man, and now backdoor over Nebraska, 1-on-0 opportunity. Great save by Santeri, loose puck, and a great effort by Welticall to prevent anything from happening there. Cater now on the drive. He brings it in on the near side boards, drives net, shot swallowed up by the Nebraska goaltender, and a quick save with 6:41 left in the third. Tetons trailing by 3. So that'll bring out the Boyer, Zagurski, and Williams unit with Hilly and Kuhn back up at the point. Puck drop gets back down, or back up to Kuhn at the point. He'll shove it far side corner for Williams to pick it up and drop it for Boyer behind the net. Boyer with the referee in the way gets plugged up by a couple defenders. Now it's battled for where Zagurskas comes out victorious with it. Zagurskas quick shot on net and it goes a little high. Almost had a good goal there. Hilly keeps the zone, wraps it around where Zagurskas will get it on the far side boards. Zagurskas plugs it down lower to Boyer. Boyer behind the net, drives in front, loose puck in front, swatted out by Nebraska and picked up by Williams now in the far corner. Williams finds Zagurski, can't quite get the tape pass he desired, so Zagurskas fights for it down low. Nebraska now carrying it on the far side corner. Boyer contests it, chips off the boards, and hits the referee and stalled it up. Now Kuhn and Boyer on a little bit of breakaway, back-checking effort there by Nebraska, and now it's a 2-on-0 and almost a breakaway opportunity, but the pass was a little bit behind. Kuhn with a nice hit, and Boyer picks it up now in the Teton territory, goes far side to Williams, just a little bit far, can't get to it, but Williams regains it and then gets chipped off the puck now, and now it goes into the neutral zone and an offsides with 5:36 remaining in the third period. The opportunities are there. They just got to keep it going. Now more than ever, a couple of quick ones wouldn't hurt. Cater steps in for the draw. Nebraska wins it. A lot of pressure there by Lenzmeyer. Tries to keep the zone, but Nebraska gets it out. Quick step up by Kraft. Good hit there. But they, regardless, get it down in where Santeri plays it behind the net. Round boards to Hoffman. Hoffman catches a stick and loses an edge in the corner. Cater picks it up now, takes a hit, bumps it up there to Oken. Oken with a nice move, tries to go far side, hits a skate, and it trickles down over into the far side corner. Flicked off the glass, Lenzmeyer bats it down, tries to find Cater, can't quite do so. Kraft with a devastating blow at the blue line, and he's still struggling to get up. Lenzmeyer now behind the net, swings it around to Oken. Oken can't quite get it. Quick shot redirected and saved by Santeri, where Lenzmeyer now has it, chips off the glass, high sticking delayed. Picked up by Oken now, charges into the Nebraska territory, fires it, goal! Peyton Oken hatches it from the top of the circle and buries it on the Nebraska goaltender.
What an absolute ripper from Peyton Oken when he gets that time to get that shot away. I don't know many players in this league will have a better shot than Peyton Oken.
Great goal by Peyton Oken. Great effort to start that play with Logan Kraft's hit down low, and a great effort all around down low to break it out and get that opportunity. Peyton Oaken picking the corner of the low blocker slide on that goaltender. Everyone wants to go high and make the music ring off the post, but those are the best ones to get, in my opinion.
So they don't ask how, they ask how many, Jared.
Exactly. We're 4-6 here with 4:48 remaining in the third. New life to this Teton team. It took a whole weekend, but they look like they finally are starting to find it. Mezek, Hepburn, and Coleman step in for the draw with Weltico and Kuhn backing them up. Puck drop won by Nebraska. They go D to D. They chip it off the boards. Quick chip up by Kuhn, and he'll get it up to Mezek. Mezek on the drive now to Hepburn. Hepburn back over to Mezek. Mezek fires it, misses wide. Nebraska will pick it up now in the far side corner, contested by Coleman, and Hepburn's there to try to push it in further low. Mezek intercepts the pass behind the net. He's looking for an opportunity. Quick shot saved by the Nebraska goaltender. Rebound regained by Coleman now in the far side corner. He'll go and chip it down low where Mezek will have it. Mezek trying to fight off a defender. He'll slide it over to Hepburn. Hepburn being battled for. Kuhn will step up. He'll quick make a shot on net. Redirects, hits the post, and comes back into the near side boards. Kuhn quick pinches again, regains the puck, and great effort by him. He'll slide it to Weltico. Weltico has an opportunity. Shot, goal! Momo scores it. Rebound by Mezek. Another great save by the Nebraska goaltender, having no time to make those saves. And great opportunities for the Tetons there. Nebraska now will send it up, trickles up the ice with a delayed icing. Weltico will take his time to touch up. And that puck will be dropped down in Nebraska territory. 3:50 remaining. Tetons trailing by 2. A whole new life, Angus.
It is definitely a whole new life here for the Tetons here, Jared. Much, much better than the entire road trip that we've had so far.
Starting to play to their potential. Let's see if it's enough to come back from this deficit in a great third period takeover. So Boyer will step in with Williams, and there's a timeout. I believe Nebraska takes the timeout. Give their guys a little bit of a breather there since they got a no change off that icing. Bokus goes over some strategies. Look for a nice play here and hopefully result that into a goal. And then a great ending period of hockey. Again, referees just having a conversation. I feel like I'm missing out on some great topics. Maybe a nice little brunch after the game. They're deciding on where to eat that.
Maybe discussing what they had before the game too.
Oh wow, that would be a change up there. Didn't look at it. Let's look at glass half full, glass half empty. Regardless, it's still filled with water. There's just a definite change in attitude and appearance. The Tetons come in for this puck draw with just confidence. Let's see what they can make happen here with 3:50 remaining in the third. Williams steps in for the draw, wins it to Boyer. Boyer drives net, gets bumped off by a couple Nebraska jerseys. They chip off the boards. Hilly can't quite keep the zone as it gets a weird bounce off the glass, and Senteri steps out to play it. Senteri leaves it behind for Zagurski. Zagurski to Hilly. Hilly back to Zagurski, and Zagurski back to Hilly. And Hilly finds Boyer now on the near side boards in the neutral zone. He'll chip it in for Williams to start the chase. Williams gains it on the near side in front and can't quite connect with Zagurskis. And now Nebraska just throwing it out at every opportunity to eat some of this clock up. Hilly shoves it right back down into Nebraska zone. They regain control. They flick it up, and that'll trickle down into Teton territory. They call no icing. I'm not quite sure why. Kraft will take it around the boards with a defender on him, getting hooked up, pickpocketed, front of the net, shot, misses wide. Good effort by Hilly there to take that angle away. Hilly now a delayed call for cross-check from behind. So Hilly will take 2 minutes for a cross-checking. They're not going to get 9 for the late slash there. So the Tetons will now be on the penalty kill for 2 minutes remaining of this 2:58 in the period. So that puck drop to the left of Senteri. Cater steps in for that draw. Landsberg helping him out with the PK, and down and back will be Weltico and Kuhn. Landsberg tries to make a move, pickpocketed, quick shot on net, swallowed up by Senteri. They try to get that rebound, can't do so. Kuhn regains it. Nice moves by Kuhn down low. and he'll feed it up to Landsberg. Landsberg can't quite keep a stick on it, but Cater now with an opportunity. 2-on-1 opportunity. Cater gets bumped off the puck, but regains it now down low. He'll cycle it for Landsberg. Landsberg can't quite get to it as it's intercepted down low, and Nebraska has it, and they'll try to eat some of this time up. 1:34 remaining in the Tetons penalty kill. Nebraska forces it up the middle, regained by Nebraska. Charge into the neutral zone and back down, or down into the Teton zone. They lose an edge where Landsberg will pick it up, send it up the boards, and Cater now can have an opportunity, can't quite get to it. They go D to D, passes back up to the point, shot, misses wide, and it's picked up by Kuhn, who'll send it, and it's stopped, but can't keep the zone by Nebraska defender. A couple quick changes, and Lenzmeyer gets on the ice. 2 minutes remaining in the period, 1:04 remaining in the penalty kill. Nebraska now starting their charge into the Teton territory. They drive on the net, shot saved by Senteri, and a good effort there by Kuhn to take that passing lane away. Nebraska on the near side corner, passed up to the near side wing, goes up to the point, and now it's wound up, shot blocked by Lenzmeyer, and it comes into the near side boards. Nebraska now with it, goes back door. He can't get a shot off, he goes back door again. Wires one, saved by Senteri. He'll swallow it up with 1:35 remaining in the third, and 37 seconds remaining in the Tetons penalty kill. .135 to make some magic happen. A nice quick shorty would be nice, and then who knows? That brings out Hepburn, Lenzmeyer, Hoffman, and Kraft. Hepburn steps in for the draw. Puck drop won by Nebraska, contested by Kuhn now on the near side boards. It trickles down into the corner where it's contested by Hoffman and plugged up. 28 seconds remaining in that penalty kill, still fought for now on the near side. They get it up the point. Hepburn doing a good job of trying to keep it away, and he now swipes it away. He'll carry it himself, burn some time in his own zone. He'll go over to Hoffman on the near side D. Hoffman now quick up to Kraft. Kraft throws it in deeper. 10 seconds remaining on the penalty kill, and a minute left in the period. Fought for now in the near corner down in the Nebraska zone. Zagurskis comes in there, trying to pickpocket, and the Tetons pull their goaltender. 54 seconds, fought for down low, desperately trying to get some opportunities, and it flicks up into the net, and that should be a face-off in the Nebraska zone. With the goaltender pulled, 6-on-5 for the Tetons. Let's see if they can make something happen, Angus.
Well, if there's anybody that can do it, it is the Tetons. You saw when they came out here in the start of the third period, they scored 2 goals in 30 seconds. So they have 49.7 seconds right now, Jared, to make that happen.
Absolutely, and now that'll bring out a quick timeout for the Tetons. They're going to go over some plays. A quick one here could really change this game. You're going to need a good, clean draw right off of that, and a great opportunity. I'd be looking to put some shooters up at the point. See what happens.
Definitely, Tetons will probably look to have some big guns up there at the points and some big bodies in front of that net too to create some traffic there. And you know, who knows? Might just make it happen.
Quite frankly, I'm just happy to see this Teton team come back to life.
Definitely, it's been a long road trip for the Tetons. You know, it's a long travel, but first 2 games of the road trip did not turn out well, and this game started to turn out like that too. But this third period, the Tetons have really found their shape, found their character, and really worked to get better here. So it's a process.
Absolutely, it's also just been a real long weekend with the medical issues with the bus driver forcing him to drive home to go check on his father. Prayers with their family. Then passing of the uncle of Cody Johnson. Prayers out to that family as well.
Yes, definitely best wishes out to Tim our bus driver, and Cody Johnson, his family. All best wishes all from the Tetons.
Absolutely, and then you had the lack of sleep where most guys only got 2 hours there. Tetons getting rowdy on the bench. Williams will step in for the draw with 49.7. Puck drop won by Nebraska, fought for in the corner. Boyer gets up to Williams. Williams now to Grushka. Grushka fighting for it on the boards. Hoffman pitches to keep it. Now Boyer steps in. They're trying to get it out, but the Tetons are keeping it in as best they can. They're fighting for it. Now Nebraska gets it, and they clear the zone. Kraft steps up to take it, though, and tries to get it back in. Nebraska now goes far side. An opportunity for them to end the game. They missed the net wide. 26 seconds remaining in the period. Kraft now has it in their zone. He goes far side to Zagurskis. Zagurskis chucks through the neutral zone. 20 seconds remaining. Cuts through a couple defenders. Tries to take it himself. Bumps it back. It gets directed to Boyer's stick. Boyer gets bumped off the puck. Chipped out of the zone. And it'll trickle down into Teton territory. Hoffman back checks. Prevents a goal. And a whistle. I'm not sure what for, but the puck drop's going to go in the Nebraska zone. Now the refs are going to have a meeting about it and see what's happening.
Yeah, center ice face-off here. I think it was just the miscommunication between the linesmen for calling that icing.
I believe you're correct. So with 9 seconds remaining, the puck will be dropped at center ice. Puck drop one. Zagurski now with a little speed. Gets bumped off the puck. Nebraska has it. Tries to clear it out. Hoffman tries to keep his own. Puck stalled out the blue line. 1 second remaining. And that's the end of the game. Whole new life for the Tons there in the third period. A little jarring between Grushka and the Nebraska player. Much better period of hockey. Just came a little too late. A way to battle back though. Good efforts there. Yeah, shows a little light at the end of this tunnel.
Definitely credit to the Tetons here in this third period, Jared. I believe they won that period 3 goals to 1. So, you know, it's definitely getting better here for the Tetons.
Absolutely, folks. We thank you for joining us today. Glad we had a little rough start, but things started clicking towards the end. Looking forward to see this Teton team take their shape in the next few weeks here. They got Minot on Wednesday, which is going to be a real big challenge. But after seeing this third period team, hopes are a little bit better now going into that game. Thank you all for tuning in. Live feed will be up for a few more minutes. We're going to cut audio. Again, thanks for tuning in.